let's document the growth of some newborn rabbits until just after their eyes open. We have some babies here that have just barely been born. These are literally less than an hour old, fresh blood, and as you pull the babies up and take a look at it, you can see the marks from birth. When the mother is delivering the rabbits, she'll actually reach back there and with her teeth, she'll pull the babies out. And when she does that, even as delicate as she is doing it, you'll see little teeny tiny marks on the babies. And those marks will disappear in just a couple of days. But those are marks of a brand new born baby. You'll also see where she's cut the umbilical cord here. Let me show you this. Find one where I can show you the umbilical cord here. There we go. And if you notice here on the back feet, she's actually nicked the back feet just a little bit there too, but that'll heal really fast.
Oh, Mama's doing so good.
In a one-day period of time, we've went from a newborn bald pink to a tint of white. This growth rate is attributed primarily to the milk the mother creates. A rabbit has some of the most nutritious milk for her young of any mammal, and the growth rate, as we're documenting here, is phenomenal. We'll watch as we see this growth rate continue as the rabbits get older. If you remember, when these rabbits were brand new born, they had some marks on their back that had been caused by the mother pulling the rabbits with her teeth. This is a 2-day-old rabbit, and you can see right here where those marks are almost completely gone. By day 3, the biggest thing you start to see is more fur come in. If you compare it to when they were very first born, there is a lot more fur now. And that fur will just continue to grow each day. At this age is where you start to see color come if there are spots. With the Californian, they're white rabbits with a black nose. And you can sometimes see just a little bit of the black nose, black ears. But that really will come more in day 4, 5, or 6. These rabbits are now 4 days old. And we continue to see the fur get thicker and thicker every day. On day 4, I also make sure I pull every single rabbit, just inspect it, check to see if there are any that are not getting enough milk from mother. That's important. And we also look to see for development in the coloration. This is day 5 now, and usually on day 5 you should be able to see both the nose coloration coming in and ear coloration. If we get closer here, you can see where the ears are getting color and the noses. So it's right on track. They're developing just like they should be developing. They're growing, thriving, and the mother's doing a really good job. Every baby is extremely fat, extremely healthy, and that fur is getting thicker every day. By day 6, the growth goes more than just the fur. You're able to see the thickness of the body as they're there. I'm pulling out of the nest here, and I'll show you close up. And to even make that more impactful, let me show you a picture side by side of this rabbit compared to when it was very first born. Remarkable growth in an extremely short period of time. The motor skills are also better. I put the baby down. It can even find its way back to its nest on its own. They can sense the heat of the litter mates, and they'll find their way back to their nest at this age. Anyway, if this is the kind of thing you guys like, I would appreciate it if you hit the like button, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. It helps us make movies like this. Day 8. Pull it out again, and you can even now yet again see a bigger, stronger rabbit. And by day 8, they're not far away from having their eyes actually open up. But they will start exploring a little bit. Mom comes in, and now the baby at this point in time, she knows she can detect mom there and go in and try to get some food. But they're all starting to hop around and venture just a little bit. As a first-time mom, this mother has done so well. They're 9 days old now, and they should have their eyes open. Let's pull it out and take a look. So day 9 or 10, they'll get their eyes open. Well, this one's got its eyes open. Look, oh my goodness, yeah, its eyes are open. Mom's coming in here to say hi. But We'll take a look at this baby. Oh yeah, unquestionably, its eyes are open. Mom's over taking care of it. And she's been such a good mom taking care of their babies. And it'll hop around a little bit. They might even venture just a little bit more now their eyes are open. Let's get back in the back here and see if the rest of the nesting box's eyes are open. Sometimes they open up at day 9, sometimes day 10, but let's see if we can get a look here at these other rabbits. Yeah, that one's eyes are open. So it looks like we've got several with their eyes are open here. Oh yeah, oh, that one's still got its eyes closed. Well, we probably have most of the nesting box with its eyes open. And day 10, they'll probably finish opening, and then I'm going to move them to a new cage. This cage is to the point I really want to tear this cage down and build a new one. So we're going to move Mom and her babies to a new cage here in a couple of days. They'll start venturing around, and I just want to get them old enough to move them to a new cage before I move them. Oh, they're so active and cute at this stage. This is where they really get cute. This is where they're fun to watch, and this is where they get to where they're quite fun to see hopping around the cage a little bit. This is Mom in her new cage, and the babies, they're in their nesting box and they're hopping around. They'll even come out of the nesting box sometimes. They have a hard time getting back in the nesting box at this age by themselves, but if they don't get back in the nesting box, they do just fine and Mom takes care of them. But I'll put them back in the nesting box when I check on them. Here in a couple of days, though, they'll hop in and out of that nesting box faster than I can shake a stick. It's day 12. And here's one of the babies that are out of the nesting box. And before I put it back, we'll go ahead and watch it just a little bit. But it's out on its own. It's hopping around and enjoying a little bit of time. It won't be very long. By usually about 3 weeks, they'll start testing Mom's food, eating some of the pellets, but it's still a little young for that. It's just hopped out of the nesting box. What a cutie. Oh my goodness. And this is why I love rabbits. This is why I love rabbits. And then they just cuddle together and stay firm in their nest. He just won't stay in the nesting box. He wants to get out. He's hopped out 3-4 times now. We came back and he'd been out all night and just sitting next to Mom and doing just fine. So he's all good. He or she, I guess I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. Here, we'll get it back in the nesting box. What a bunch of rabbits. This mother's done so wonderful. This mother has done wonderful. The purpose of this video has been to document the growth of a rabbit from the day it was born until about the time its eyes open. I'm going to take smaller clips of each of those and show it to you at a little bit faster rate of speed. You have your newborn. You're 1 day old, 2 days old, 3 days old, 4 days old, 5 days old, 6 days old, and here we actually going to show it hopping around a little bit. 7 days old, 8 days old, 9 days old, and the eyes are open. Typically on day 10, the rest of the rabbit's eyes will open. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video and give us a thumbs up.